What's good, people? RFG Chosen One is back at it today, and I'm here to go ahead and decode the movie Thor. Okay, all of the Thor movies and the Thor individual, his origins, where he really comes from. Okay, what's so symbolic about this movie and about this character? Okay, Thor, of course, is very famous superhero. He's been out for a very, very long time. And, I used to watch this as a kid. I was a big fan of Thor. Um, but like I've been saying in multiple lectures, everything that the Zionist Jews get and everything that they put on the big screen as far as their quote unquote fictional superheroes, it all comes from our ancient ancestors, okay, and their indigenous culture, okay. So this Thor, this demigod Thor, he is no different, okay. So when we read up on Thor, okay, he was the son of the sky god Odin, okay. Thor was the son of Odin. Odin was the chief of the gods, according to Norse mythology. Because when you talk about Thor and Odin, okay, you're talking about the two strongest gods in Norse mythology. And Norse mythology is nothing but a branch off of Greco-Roman mythology. And what the branch off, okay, that Greco-Roman mythology comes from is straight out of Kemet and other African cultures. Okay, so Norse is a branch off of Greco-Roman. Greco-Roman is a branch off of Kemetic. Okay, and then it goes on to Sumerian, so on and so forth. Okay, so here we have Odin, who is the chief god in Norse mythology. Okay, he's the father of Thor. Okay, and right here, I think he's the god of healing, wisdom, death, royalty, the gallows, knowledge, battle, sorcery, poetry, frenzy, okay, and the runic alphabet. Okay, that's what Odin rules over according to Norse mythology. Okay, this is the same thing. This is the same thing as Zeus, okay, the sky god, according to Greco-Roman mythology. Zeus, aka Jupiter, was the sky god. Okay, and then right here you have Zeus's son. You have Zeus's son, who is Hercules. Okay, Hercules had a sword. Hercules had a club. Okay, so that those cultures right there, they have a correlation with each other. Greco-Roman and Norse. The equivalent, the Norse equivalent to Hercules would be Thor. Okay, the Norse equivalent to Zeus is Odin. Okay, plain and simple. Plain and simple. And then, of course, we're going to go to Kemet. The Kemetic equivalent of Zeus, okay, is a god known as Amun. Amun. See right here. Amun. Amun was the sky god, okay, in Kemet. And he is the equivalent to Zeus, okay, which is the equivalent to the planet Jupiter, okay? That's right here, Amun. Okay, so it shows right here. You see, so everybody can see the Greek equivalent to the Kemetic god Amun is Zeus, okay? So the Sumerian equivalent to Odin, okay, to the Norse Odin is Baal. Okay, the Sumerian god Baal, god of fertility, weather, rain, wind, lightning, seasons, war, patrons, and sailors, seagoing merchants. Okay, but Right here we have weather, rain, wind, and lightning. Okay, the sky god Baal, going back to Sumeria. Okay, so right here we have Thor's hammer. Now, Thor's hammer has a very interesting symbol on it because when you look at it, it basically tells where Thor gets his power and what power source, okay, this hammer it has to go to in order for it to become invincible. Okay, see, Thor doesn't get his power from himself, people. Thor gets 80 to 90% of his power from this hammer. Okay, and this hammer is directly linked, okay, with his father Odin. Okay, it's directly linked with the cosmos. Okay, that's what this symbol on Thor's hammer represents. Okay, the symbol on Thor's hammer is called the triquetra. Triquetra. Okay, the triquetra is a symbol, an ancient symbol, that, and it symbolizes the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. Okay, we all know that the Holy Trinity, okay, that was stolen from Osiris, Set, and Heru. You have the masculine, you have the feminine, and then you have the offspring. Okay, the Trinity of life. The number 3 represents life. It represents life, ladies and gentlemen. The number 3. It represents something that's living, active, and thriving. The Trinity. Okay. That's why most of your organizations, most of your companies, okay, when they're abbreviated, they make sure that they have 3 letters. Okay, the FBI, the CIA. See what I'm saying? You can look at certain rap groups, NWA. Okay, we can go back to the government, the CFR, Council on Foreign Relations. Okay, the CFR. Okay, most of them have 3 letters. And that is for a reason. Okay, it all goes back to this triquetra energy. Okay, the triquetra symbolizes orgone energy that binds electric and magnetic energies together. Let me repeat. The triquetra is the universal symbol, okay, for the science of orgone energy merging electric energy with magnetic energy. Okay, it represents the neutral combined with the positive and the negative. Okay, the triquetra symbol symbolizes the neutral energy being a conduit, being a median for electric and magnetic energies in the universe. Okay, so we have the neutral, we have the feminine and the masculine. Neutral, feminine, masculine. Okay, neutral, proton, electron. Neutron, proton, electron. Okay, same thing. Same thing when you look at an atom, which is basically responsible for creating all of what we call matter. We have the neutral energy, we have the positive energy, we have the negative energy. Okay? So this is what the triquetra symbolizes. Okay? So when you see that on Thor's hammer, that symbolizes that Thor's hammer is built out of a material which is capable, okay, of harnessing orgone energy from the atmosphere of planets, harnessing that orgone energy, okay, and then when it comes through the material of this hammer, it basically is met with magnetic energy, okay, and electric energy, okay. It binds the electric and magnetic energy together, the orgone energy, okay? And this energy can be shot out of this hammer, and it also causes this hammer harness that energy source, and it makes this hammer invincible. Because there's no stronger energy in the universe than orgone energy. There's no other stronger energy force. Okay, so when you see Thor, completely destroying objects that are 100 times his size, and you see him destroying monsters that are 50 to 100 times his size. Okay, that's the power of the orgone electromagnetic energy. Okay, there's no other, there's no power source more powerful than that. Period. Period. Point blank. And whatever kind of metal or stone, okay, that this hammer would be made out of, it'd have to be a superconductor of the orgone electromagnetic energy source. So I'm guessing it could be orgonite, or it could be a Lemurian sea crystal. Okay, go look up the Lemurian sea crystals. They are the most powerful crystals in the world, Lemurian sea crystals. Okay, all of this, like I said, I'm about to prove it. All of this, all of what you see, okay, from Thor and from Odin, it all comes from indigenous cultures. Okay, so once again, Thor's hammer. Okay, when you notice when Thor gets ready to attack someone with the hammer, he doesn't just attack someone. He has to rely on a energy source that is above him in the atmosphere of the planet. Okay, so he has to harness that orgone energy from the atmosphere of the planet in order for the hammer to get its full power. Okay, in order for the hammer to bind the electric and magnetic energy forces. Okay, it's not a joke. So, who is Thor? Who is Thor? Where did the Zionist Jews, okay, at Marvel Comics, where did they get this idea from, Thor? The god that got his energy from the lightning, okay, from Earth, from the planet's atmosphere, and harnessed it through a hammer, and the hammer caused him to be invincible. As long as he had this hammer that was connected to the orgone energy, okay, in his planet's atmosphere, he was invincible. Okay, the orgone energy connected him with his father Odin. Okay, this hammer did that. Okay, so where did they get this idea from? This is where they got the idea from, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Thor is the god, is the African god known as Shango. Okay, known as Osha Shango. Okay, Osha Shango. And this comes from the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria. So in the Yoruba tribe's folklore, okay, and their belief system, they have a god which is a thunder god, okay, known as Osha Shango. And Osha Shango is a god, okay, who is a son of the chief sky god. Okay? So in the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria, you can go look this up. The god of thunder is Osha Shango, and Osha Shango gets his power source and his energy source from an axe, from a dual-edged axe, and he uses this axe as a median, okay, between him and his sky father. Okay, Osha Shango has a sky father that he gets this power source from, this orgone energy that binds the electromagnetic energy, okay, together, and causes this axe to be invincible. Osha Shango is the son of the sky god in the Yoruban folklore. And ladies and gentlemen, this is directly the same goddamn story, okay, that we see in Thor, okay? The only thing is the Nordics, okay? The European Nordics changed the dual-edged axe to the big ass hammer. Okay? Okay? It's the same goddamn thing. It's the same goddamn thing, people. Okay? Thor, Marvel Comics Thor is the same deity as Oshashango. Okay? I want everybody to go look up Oshashango. Okay, so let's read about, this Oshashango character. Shango is the deity Orisha, whose power is imaged by thunder and lightning. As the legendary fourth king of the ancient kingdom of Oyo, Shango's rule was marked by capricious use of power. One account asserts that Shango was fascinated with magical powers. He inadvertently caused a thunderstorm and lightning struck his own palace, killing many of his wives and children. In repentance, he left his kingdom and traveled to Koso, where he hung himself. And his enemies cast scorn on his name. Says a rash of storms. I can't see because the line is off. The rash of storms destroyed parts of Oyo. Shango's followers proclaimed him a god, and that the storms were Shango's wrath, avenging his enemies. Okay, so Oshashango is the god of thunder and lightning that uses his dual-edged axe as a median source between him and his father, between him and the cosmos. Okay, and the axe harnesses the Oregon electromagnetic energy, just like Thor. Okay, so let's read up. Here you go. Here you go. This is this is the real Thor. This is the real Thor, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Mr. Shango. Let's read up on Shango again. Shango is one of the Orishas, an offshoot of the progeny, who in turn are a race of extra-dimensional beings. Bingo. Okay? So you can consider them Anunnaki / Elohim. Okay? Shango is one of the Orishas, an offshoot of the progeny, who in turn are a race of extra-dimensional beings still worshipped as gods in the Yoruba region of Nigeria. Okay? Santeria religion of the Caribbean, and Candomblé of Brazil. Okay? He is the son of Obatala, the Orisha supreme and twin brother of Ogun. Okay? Orisha, god of war. Okay? In ancient times, Shango founded the city of Ife and serves as the ruler of the Oyo Empire. Shango was taught how to be a warrior by Obatala, his father, and brought up in a warrior culture of the Orishas, who valued strength, courage, and loyalty above all else. He desired to be exactly like his father, the war hero, and received the powerful battle axe known as Oshe. So wasn't Thor granted his position by his father Odin? And his father Odin was the sky god over all of the other gods in the Norse folklore. So right here we have the Yoruban folklore, okay? And we have Shango, who is the son of Obatala. Obatala is the god over all the other gods, according to the Yoruban people. Okay, so Shango's father Obatala, this Obatala deity, Obatala is the Norse Odin. The Norse god Odin, okay, is the same thing as the Yoruban Obatala, as the god Obatala. Obatala is the Norse god Odin, okay? Obatala's son is Shango. Obatala's son is Shango. Okay, and when we go to the Norse in Europe, Odin's son is Thor. Thor's father is Odin. Okay? Okay? So we can continue. Shango proved himself as a great warrior, often leading his band of warriors, which included his brothers Ogun, Achosi, Ishu, Okay, that's the alien. That's the alien in the Alien movie, Ishu and Ocean. Okay, also known as the guerreros, Yoruba word for warriors. The guerreros were often accompanied by Shango's wife Oya. Okay, okay, the same axe that axe you see, that axe you see on Shango, it does the same thing that Thor did. Okay, in the comic books and in the movies. Okay, Thor also had a brother. Okay, Thor had a brother that turned against him. Shango has a brother named Ogun. Okay, I'm not sure if Ogun turned against him, but I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if he did, because the Zionist Jews at Marvel, they stole all of their information from this Nigerian tribe. Okay, that's where all of this comes from. So once again, Shango was the son of the chief sky god Obatala, used his axe to harness Orgon electromagnetic energy, which caused him to be invincible as long as he had that axe. Okay, so let's look at Shango's father, Obatala. Okay, matter of fact, let's just look. Well, no, read this first. We can read this first. Obatala is the king of the Orishas, ruler of the Oyo Empire, son of Olorun, and one time protector of the spirit of Olorun. Obatala is the Orisha sky father and father of the members of the royal court of the Oyo Empire. During the ancient times, he was worshipped as the god of wisdom by the inhabitants of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, the god Odin, the Norse god Odin, he was worshipped by the Nordics, okay, as the god of wisdom, okay? Odin, okay, was the god of knowledge and wisdom, okay? So in the Nordic folklore, you have Odin and you have Thor, okay? So when we take this over to the Yoruba culture in Nigeria, okay, you have Shango and you have Obatala. Obatala is the Yoruban Odin, and Shango is the Yoruban Thor, okay? It's not a game, people. It's not a game. One greatest warrior of the Oyo Empire, one of many titles passed on to his son. Yep. So when Obatala became the greatest warrior of the Oyo Empire, okay, he passed it on to his son when he got old, who was Shango. So it was the same story with Odin and Thor. Plain and simple. Look, he's the Sky Father. Obatala's the Sky Father. You see? You see? Odin was the Sky Father. Odin was the Sky Father, people. It's not a game. It's not a game. Not a game whatsoever. These people stole everything. Everything from ancient indigenous people. Also, okay, the Ocean Kingdom or the Oyo Empire. The Oyo Empire, Obatala's Oyo Empire is the same empire that that Odin had, okay, known as Asgard. Okay, Thor's father Odin ruled over an empire in the sky called Asgard. In the higher dimension, it was called Asgard. So this Asgard is really the Oyo Empire. It's really the Oyo Empire. Okay? Not a game, people. And then this is really going to blow you away. Look at how Odin looks. Look at how Odin looks. Look at how the father of Thor looks. You see, he's an old man with white hair, right? So now I'm getting ready to show you, okay, I'm getting ready to show you Obatala. Who is the Yoruban Odin. Okay, this is Obatala. The Yoruban sky god. This is Obatala. Okay, the father of Shango, the father of the Black Thor. This is the father of the Black Thor. This is Obatala. This is the Black Odin. This is the Black Odin with the white beard. With the white beard. Okay? The Black Sky God, who is the father of Shango. Shango is the Black Thor. Shango's the Black Thor. So this is the Black Odin. Okay? The same fucking white beard. The same white beard. You see? You see? Look. And he gives his son the power, okay? Straight to his axe. Straight to his battle axe. Okay? The Oregon electromagnetic energy. Okay? Obatala. Obatala. The Yoruban sky god. His son. His son is Shango. Shango is the Black Thor. Obatala is the Black Odin. Okay? Know your history, people, because Marvel Comics and the goddamn Zionist Jews, they're not going to tell you this. Okay? They're not going to tell you this. This shit right here is gems. Gems. And you're getting it for free. Also, in the movie Thor, okay, you had a god or a gatekeeper god, okay, and his name was Heimdall. His name was Heimdall. Heimdall was a gatekeeper in the movie Thor, and he also had a stone. He either had a stone in his sword or a stone in his chest. It was called the Soul Stone. So, out of all the characters in Thor, you see what I'm saying, for them to have the black man play the role of, it was the gatekeeper in between the third dimension and the fifth dimension. And out of all the stones to give Heimdall, they gave him the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone. I wonder why. Ladies and gentlemen, Heimdall is Osiris. Heimdall is Osiris. I'm getting ready to prove it. You see, he not only is he the gatekeeper in between realms, okay? Look at his headdress. Look at his headdress. Look at these two horn-like pieces of his headdress. Something is missing in the middle. They took the middle piece away. Okay, this is Osiris. This is Osiris because I'm about to blow you guys away. They took the middle piece away. Now look at these golden. Look at these golden horn-like structures. Look at these golden horn-like structures on Osiris's headdress. On Osiris's headdress. Okay, the same gold horn-like structures on Heimdall's headdress. On Heimdall's headdress, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. They just took the middle piece away because they don't want it to. They don't want it to be that obvious, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Heimdall is Osiris, the gatekeeper. Okay, the gatekeeper, the chosen one who was chosen to carry the most powerful stone, which was the Soul Stone. Go look it up and go look up Heimdall in the comic books. Okay? He was the gatekeeper in between realms, the third and the fifth dimension, just like Osiris. Okay? Okay? So, just like Thor had to call upon his father Odin, he had to call upon Heimdall, who was Osiris, to open the goddamn gateway so Thor could get to and from the third dimension and the fifth dimension. He had to call upon Heimdall, who was Osiris. Okay? Okay? Yeah. I'm shattering paradigms today. I am shattering paradigms, okay, and blowing minds once again. Okay? Because they tried to hide this information. You see what I'm saying? But you can't hide shit from a person like me. Like I said, I was born for this. I was born for this, ladies and gentlemen. And you can also go look up go look up Shango. Go look up Shango in the comic books. I want everybody to go look up Shango, Shango the God of Thunder, because I believe they put this guy in the comic books as well, and put his ass in the background. So they did the same thing they did with Anansi and Spider-Man. They put both of them in the comic books, and they put Anansi in the background. They did the same shit with Thor and Shango. They did the same shit with Thor and Shango. They put Shango in the background and they put Thor in the forefront. Okay? Once again, Shango is the black Thor. Obatala is the black Odin. Okay? See, this is the Nordic Odin. This is the Yoruban Odin. This is the black Odin. Okay, this is Obatala. This is the real Odin. Okay, so that's the real Odin, and this is the real Thor. Okay, the real Thor is Shango. The real Odin, okay, is Obatala. Flat out. And Heimdall is Osiris. Okay, he is Osiris without the middle piece to his headdress. Okay, they tried to be slick with that. Okay, so this right here is a clip of how Thor got his power, okay, to go into his hammer to harness that Oregon electromagnetic energy in order to defeat the Skrulls. Okay, they're gonna take away the audio, but it's all good. But you'll be able to see he won't be able to get the power by himself. The hammer has to harness the power from the sky, from the atmosphere, people. Okay? He has to harness that Oregon electromagnetic energy from the atmosphere. This is what you're about to see. Okay, there you go. There you go. He had to point it up. He had to point the hammer up, and he had to take that electromagnetic energy, okay, from the atmosphere, and it went directly to his hammer. Okay? So he got it from his father. He got it from his father, Odin, you see, who is the chief sky god. Just how, okay, Osha or Shango, yeah, just how Osha Shango, okay, got his power source into his dual-edged axe, just how he got it from Obatala. Okay? It's not a game, people. It is not a game. And you better believe that Thor hammer, you better believe that our government, they have it. They have it. And these secret military bases, they're not going to shoot you in the head if you come anywhere from 7 to 10 miles away from these secret military bases. They're not going to shoot you in the head for no reason. They have all of these objects and all of these artifacts, okay, that are basically what we refer to as supernatural, okay, supernatural objects with supernatural abilities, okay? No such thing as supernatural. It's all natural. It's just that, the Zionist Jews or the Zionist Jews government, they mind fucked. They put humanity through a mind fuck program and told us what was possible and what was not possible. Okay, screwed over our psyche and filled our head with bullshit, false information in the school system. Okay, bullshit, false religion. Okay. And most of the shit that they told us was fairy tale fantasy is actually reality. Okay. That was their mission, to mind fuck us. So we wouldn't know our true history and we wouldn't know our true power. Okay. Because we all have Ka energy. We all have Oregon energy, electromagnetic aura fields. Okay. And if we tap into that, we can tap into the true Oregon energy of the universe, which is God. Okay, which is God. And their goal is to stop us from doing that. But in these later lectures, I'm going to be telling all my subscribers, okay, how we can all get together as one in a circle and use our orgone energy, use our Ka energy, okay? And we can fucking move mountains with orgone energy. It's not a joke, people. It's not a joke. I'm gonna be showing and proving with my lectures coming up. So, like I said, this is all I had on Thor Decoded. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Okay, this is some mind-blowing information right here. Please share this video. I appreciate everyone. Okay, it's the chosen one, man. I'm out.